extraterrestrial life form.
It was freaky.
They were amazing.
I've heard the truth, Mulder. Know what I wanted, the answers. After all that we've seen, I hope you're not thinking this has anything to do with government conspiracies or UFOs.
I believe that what we're looking for is in the X-Files, in the X-Files, in the X-Files.
The X-Files, Thursday, 9:35 on BBC1.
The path of medical progress.
You sent a girl.
I'm not a girl.
The hell you're not.
I'm your research assistant.
The hell you are.
Doesn't always run smoothly.
I found a cure for the plague of the 20th century and now I've lost.
Sean Connery is the medicine man, tonight at 10 on BBC1. How to spot low-risk, high-return investments. Pound for Pound has the important financial advice on BBC2 shortly. Here on BBC1, a boxer and an athlete take on a swimmer and a footballer. It's a question of sport in half an hour. After, more tales of bravery from the 999 Lifesavers.
Tonight on Lifesavers, a jet ski accident. They've got just minutes to find him. The minor ailments that can ruin a holiday. Plus the baby girl whose life was saved by the family cat.
This is the King George V dock in the East End of London. It used to be a busy commercial dock, but now it's a playground for water sports like jet skiing. There are 65,000 of them around the UK now. Their speed and manoeuvrability make them particularly useful for the emergency services. The lifeguards on the Wirral have had them for 4 years. And this summer, Essex Police got one to patrol their beaches.
For most users, it's the thrill of speeding over the water that gets them hooked. If you fall off, you get wet, and that's about it. The craft has a special cut-off switch, this thing here, which stops it dead if you come off so that you can swim back to it. Or at least, that's the theory. Our first reconstruction tonight takes us to Colwyn Bay in North Wales. There, jet skiers have to be particularly careful if there's a strong offshore wind.
The exhilaration, that's what it's about. The boards are whizzing around at 40 miles an hour.
I'd think you've got minutes. You were shaking uncontrollably. One of the better birthday presents I bought him.
Just gets your adrenaline going. No farts, just pure freedom.
Oh, ecstasy, brilliant, fantastic.
We have a group of jet skiers that gather in Colwyn Bay and Roselandsea at weekends, and we all know one another very well indeed and have great fun and a good family atmosphere.
In April 1996, two friends, Steve Walker and Mike Hodgett, visited Colwyn Bay for the first time. In our reconstruction, Steve is played by an actor. Mike takes part as himself.
Steve and I, very good friends. We've been through a lot together. Good times and bad times. We've done quite a few things. Jet skiing was the latest craze.
When we set off towards Colwyn Bay, about halfway there, the wind was whipping in my ears. It was a quite cold, windy day. And I decided to get my hat. My friend Mike had bought it me for my birthday the previous year in November.
This was the first opportunity he had to wear it. I'm just very glad he did. When you first get out there, I suppose you have a tendency to show off. I think everybody does a little bit. But it's just such good fun, spinning around in the water.
You've got to fall off the jet ski at some point, otherwise you've not took it to its limits. went into a half sort of 360 spin, and as I came out of the 360, I just happened to be facing out to open sea, and I just throttled it to take it out of the spin, and just headed directly out to sea. And I've been going out there possibly 3 to 4 minutes when I decided to look around just to see how far I'd actually gone out. And when I looked round, I thought, geez, I'm a bit far out here, I better turn around and come back. So I locked it over to the left. As she swung round, a wave just caught me. As it crashed over, it pushed me straight off the jet ski. When I came to surface, I'm looking round to get stock of the situation where I am in relation to my jet ski, and I see she's probably idling around about 15 to 20 yards away. I'd only gone about 2 minutes, and I felt absolutely exhausted, totally exhausted. I can see the jet ski getting blew farther and farther away. I'm thinking, how the heck have I got in this position? Because I fell off it dozens of times, and this particular time, I can't get back to it. I'm swimming like crazy, I ain't going anywhere, and the buoyancy aid is holding me back. It was at this point that it crossed my mind, should I take it off? And I actually unbuckled the top 2 fasteners. I thought better of it, because I'm not that good of a swimmer, and I know I've probably got 10 minutes absolute tops. If I can't make it to that jet ski, that's me over. And I wasn't prepared to take that chance. In between this, I'm looking to the jet ski, I'm looking to the shore, and I know my life's going to depend on it, which way I'm going to go. In the end, I decided to swim for shore. After I'd been swimming for maybe 20 minutes, I realised I'm virtually getting nowhere. I'm thinking, Mike, you must know I'm lost now. You must know. You must alert somebody. You must get someone to come out and find me.
But Mike had no idea that Steve was in trouble, or that a group of divers had found his friend's abandoned jet ski a mile out in the bay.
It was probably another 10 minutes before I consciously thought that I couldn't see him anywhere. So I decided to head back to the slipway where Stephen and I had launched from. Stephen's jet ski was at the bottom of the slipway. My immediate reaction was he'd gone to perhaps get a cup of tea.
By this time, my legs have gone completely numb. I can hardly feel them. My arms have gone. My chest's constricting. And all I can think of is I just do not want to die in this grey, horrible sea in the middle of nowhere without my family knowing how hard I tried to get back.